Join me in the chair and we will begin. So here we are. I'm back from my beach trip to the Outer Banks. It was cold, it was foggy, it was windy, and we had a great time anyway. There were 11 of us between two houses. So that's my story for last week. Now let's look at this week. At this week, when we come into our practice of taking care of the body. So you're the only one that can do it. I'm the only one that can do it for me. So we have to pay attention. We pay attention to the feeling tone, the reaction to movement, the pace of the breath. All of that is awareness. So awareness of feet and legs, awareness of legs and hips, awareness of hips and back, of shoulders, of arms, of hands heavy down. An extension through the crown and eyes closed, check in. Check in if you need to take care of any part of the body, any part of the structure that's giving you a little pain or discomfort. Could be arthritis, could be a bee sting, could be anything. So last week, our son kind of tripped getting off of the kayak and kind of pulled his shoulder. And he says it's great during the day, but at night it gives him pain. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. How do we take care? So we take care by, first of all, paying attention. And that's what we're doing here, is paying attention to the inside. And to the pace of the breath, which always tells us what's going on. The breath is always perfectly aligned to the demands of the body. So right now, we're just attaching our awareness to the inhale and to the exhale. That's it. Aware of inhale, aware of the exhale, letting go. So appreciate that energy coming in, inhale breath, energy. And appreciate that letting go of the exhale breath. One more. Expansion of inhale, letting go of exhale. Then redirect focus. Bring focus to the fingers, to the palms. Check in with what the energy feels like there. There, when we're all in quiet and stillness, what does that feel like in the fingers, in the palms? Now we'll move them and come back and see, what does it feel like after? Lift those fingers and spread them wide. Spread them wide and feel stretch wherever you feel it. Release, pull the fingers down over the knuckles. Feel the intensity wherever you feel it. Release for movement. Thumbs up, fingers down. And then we pause, bring thumb in, wrap fingers tight, squeeze, tight, tight, tightest, and stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, 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 quack. Beat, paw, thumb in, fingers wrap. Power squeeze, feel the intensity, and stretch, web. Claw. Every muscle, every joint, every ligament, every tendon, everything moving in the hands, web, claw, beak, paw. We need to keep it all moving. So there may be arthritis in some of these joints. We feel they would be tighter and more sensitive. Here's our final stretch, web. Pause, feel it. Our final pull down, claw, pause, feel it. Our final quack, 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 quack. Where do I feel it? And then thumb in, fingers wrap. Power squeeze, release, hands to rest. Check in. Check in with sensation in the palms, in the fingers. World of difference from the first time we checked in. That is from the magic of the movement. The magic of the movement, offering energy to the body, neck, shoulders, up, back, and down. You know how this one goes. It's an inhale on the shrug, up, and exhale on the release, down. Just at your own comfortable pace. You can think of these circles as small or middle or large. Think of these circles as any way you experiment with it. See how it feels. See if you can tell which is the looser side. which is the tighter side. Let's do one at a time. Noticing any difference in the feeling of range of movement, of sensation, of sound. So it could be some crackling, and then pause, feel that side, compare it to the other side. Now move that other side, up, back, and down. Your own comfortable pace, discovering sensation and movement, and the combination. Final time, up, back, and down, pause. Feel both shoulders, both sets of muscles. Let's do a couple more with both up, back, and down, and up, back, and down. When you're down, pause, close eyes, check in. Check in with breath, sensation, reaction. Remove the work up the line into the neck. We're doing our series of yes, no, and maybe. So saying yes, tucking. Saying yes, lifting. Saying yes to it. Saying yes. Saying yes. And yes. Saying yes. Feeling, where is more my intense stretch? Is it in the back? Is it in the front? Either is fine. It's whatever is your normal. Saying yes to it. Next time down, we'll stay. Tuck the chin in, press the hands down, feel it. Soften the hands, feel it. Release the chin, feel it. Now the no. The exhale to the side, come to a rest, inhale back. Exhale to the other side until you come to a rest, inhale back. Then repeat, moving on the exhale breath into the twist, and then inhale back to the twist and back. Notice the range on the two sides. How does it feel? Is it different? Is there a tighter side that has less range and more intensity? There is for me. So it's my right side that has more intensity and sensation, and that is that tighter side. I'm saying no, 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 I'm not going to let this get worse. I'm going to keep on working on it. No, 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 no. Next time, center, pause. Yes, no, maybe. So is the side stretch of the neck, the ear to the shoulder, the chin tips up. Feel that long, strong stretch. Feel it from the ear to the shoulder, then come back. And the other side, ear to the shoulder, chin tips up. Long, strong stretch. Feel it and come back. Now on your own pace, exhale side, inhale back, exhale other side, inhale back. Your own pace. Stay as long as you want to in the stretch, especially on the tighter side. No force. Gentle repetition. Taking care. Taking care. And you're the only one who knows how this feels. You're the only one who knows where the tightness is. You're the only one who can take care. And so that's our job. Keep everything working as much as possible by paying attention, applying gentle work, taking care, taking care. So we're finishing up with the side stretch. With the side stretch, let's have a stay. So ear down, chin up, hand pressing down. Feel long, strong stretch. I feel it from the ear to the shoulder. And then on the inhale, come back. Ear to the shoulder, chin tips up. Hand presses down, long, strong stretch from the ear all the way to the shoulder. Feel it. Soften the hand and come back. Come back to center. Close eyes, check in. Sensation, reaction, breath. So we're bringing a lot of focus to neck and shoulders and upper back today. And so let's open the arms, goalpost arms, cactus arms. Pause here. What do we feel across the front? A bit of stretch. What do we feel in the back? So press the elbows back a little bit. I want you to notice the feeling of contract. So the shoulder blades are pulling into the spine. The back is in contract. Okay, pause here. Now, Keep your awareness to the shoulder blades and lift the arms up, up, up overhead. What do you feel? And come back down. Lift the arms overhead. What do you feel? And back down. So there's contraction at the neck and the tops of the shoulders. There's a bit of stretch through the middle and the bottom. I'm just wanting you to feel it next time up. Stay. Find stretch. Find contract. Find whatever is true for you and come back down. Now, once more, check in. A bit of stretch across the front. There's contraction in the back. Now we're going to close the fingers and press the elbows and feel the back is in stretch. When you open, the back returns to contract. Exhale, close, fingers touch elbows, press, the back is stretching. Inhale, open, it's contracting between the shoulder blades. The muscles of the back stretch and contract. They stretch and contract. Stay in stretch. Feel that stretch as the shoulder blades pull apart. Now open, press the elbows back, feel contract as the shoulder blades pull together. Now one more set of movement. Elbows down and back to start. Elbows down and back to start. Elbows down and stay and feel how the shoulder blades are pulling into the center and down. That's at the bottom. At the top, there's stretch. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, down. Back to the center. Exhale, down. Up, exhale, down, and stay again. And feel all the shoulder blades are pulling into the center, contracting the muscles of the back. Back to goalpost arms. Bring the fingers to touch. Bring the elbows in. Feel stretch in the back. Feel contract across the front and open. Now circle the tips of the elbows, drawing circles with the elbows, small circles, giant circles, middle circles, and back to smaller, smaller, smallest. Pause. Circle other way. Just play with the variety of the size of the circles, big looping circles, tiny baby circles, and in the middle, we're just discovering. And circle the other way. Other way, and wide and smaller and smaller and smallest. It's all good. Bring those elbows to touch. Pause. Stretch, contract. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? And open once more. Bring the hands back. Pause. Release. Eyes closed. Check in. Check in with breath. Check in with sensation, with reaction. As we bring this concept of stretch and contract all along the spine, from the base of the skull, the top of the spine, all the way down to the tailbone. So we're going to tuck the chin, round the upper back, round the middle back, round, 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 slide the hands down, feel that intense stretch. Now come back up, bring the hands to rest. Pull the elbows back, lift the ribs, lift the chin. The whole back is in contract. Let's stretch it. Tuck and round. Neck, upper back, middle back. Rounding, rounding all the way down the line to where you feel it at the waist or below. Pause here, feel it. Next, inhale, come back. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. Pause here. Feel the stretch from the chin through the throat, down the front of the chest to the belly. Tuck and round. Slide the hands down. Do a few more, just at your own comfortable pace, looking at the movement of the spine. The forward bend of the spine, all the vertebrae in the back are opening, opening, opening. And as you come back and pull the elbows back and lift the ribs and lift the chin, the front of the spine is opening, opening, opening. Repeat. So this opening and closing of the front of the spine, the back of the spine, this keeps the discs plump and hydrated because of the movement. Plump and hydrated from movement. We're going to finish with this in the forward bend piece. So the next time you're there, just stay and feel that stretch all the way down the line. And then we'll pause and come back up to sit, bringing the work into the core. Cross one leg over the other. Move a little more forward in the chair to get more work. Bring up the arms and exhale, exhale, exhale back. Pause, feel the core. Inhale up. Exhale back. Moving with your breath. At your own comfortable pace, all of this is contraction of the core. Contraction is strengthening. Contracting a muscle is strengthening. Next time back, we'll pause here and let's open, close. We're staying open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Come back up. Release the hands, change out the legs, other foot on top. Take a breath and lift up the arms, swing the arms to one side and look about the shoulders as exhale back and inhale, return. Repeating with breath. Contracting the sides of the core, the front of the core, contracting core. Stay, walk the hands, walk the hands. Walk the hands, bringing in more demand, come to a rest, come back up, swing to the other way, exhale back, inhale, return, back, return, back, return, back, return, your own pace. Next time back, let's come to stay and walk the hands again. Okay, come back up, back up, back up. Release to center, release, release. Open and fold in. You get to relax here. It's a forward bend. Breath is free. Enjoy. Enjoy relaxing after that hardcore work. So as we relax, we notice the pace of the breath. We notice the pace of the breath coming back, looking for its resting place. So when the breath is all back in balance, it's back to rest. It even goes beneath our awareness sometimes. So I'm just letting that happen, watching the breath get softer and softer as the balance is restored between that inhale and the exhale. Once we're back to balance, just have a couple more breaths here to feel it. Okay, come back up. Now, stretching, sides of the core, hand to the leg, hand on top, shoulders rotate, aim the nose, and just lean in and let it happen. Let it play out. Feeling a stretch down the side of the core as you stay lengthening, as you stay lengthening, as you stay lengthening. Okay, we're coming back up, back to the center, and we swap out the side. Hand to the thigh, hand on top, shoulders rotate, aiming nose, feeling the stretch down the side of the back. Is this your tighter side or not? More sensation, less range of movement, that's the tighter side. And so as we stay, the body yields, the muscles yield, the stretch goes deeper without any force. Okay, we're ready to come back up to the center. Come back up to center, one hand to each side. This is the hip socket movement. We rotate forward. We rotate side. We rotate back, side, and forward again. And just take it easy with this. Be slow and easy. Let it play out. We're squirting WD-40 into the hip socket joints to lubricate through movement. To lubricate the hip socket. Why is that good? It is essential. So movement lubricates. Lubrication nourishes cartilage. Cartilage covers, protects, and cushions the bones. Next time forward, come to rest, pause here. And now the other way, side and back, side and forward, side and back. So see how this feels for you. Your own comfortable pace will be exactly right. As you notice the sensation in the hips, the back, the inner legs, whatever you notice, next time forward, pause here, drop the chin, feel the breath. Another breath here, come back up, bring the legs back, sit back. Bring the legs, sit back, and now we're coming to our strength builder for the legs and hips. You know how this one goes. It's inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, and let it go. Inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, let it go. Your own pace, linking movement and breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feeling the muscles work under the fingers, kicking low, middle, or high. You know how this one goes. So we're working our way through maintaining strength in the muscles of independence. Those leg and hip muscles, got to keep them strong. So you can't do too much of this. You could take this as some homework. And sometimes we stay, so let's do a little stay today. Point and flex, point and flex. Feel the muscles complain? Mine are. Okay, I hear you. Okay, release. Other side, let's see. Point and flex. Okay, complain. Right up here, there's complain. They want to stop. You're not stopping yet. Okay, ready. And release. Now the stretch that moves into the low back, we cross one leg over the other. Cross one leg over the other, slide the hands down the line, come into the back stretch, feel it. Now we're going to deepen the stretch by bringing the leg up a bit, lean in it, chin toward the shin. If it goes higher, go higher. Stretching the back. Stretching a very troublesome muscle there. Okay. Final breath here. Let's release. Cross the other way. Foot over, slide the hands down. Feel the back stretch. Notice where you feel it. Okay, now bring the leg up a bit. Chin toward the shin. Lean in. If it goes higher, go. So it does for some, it doesn't for others. It's nothing to worry about. It's just basically the structure you've inherited from your ancestors. Okay, we're releasing, bringing the foot down. Now, we're coming to stand, so it's strong foot back. It's nose over toes. It is standing. Standing. And bring your chair out of the way so that you can come to standing back bend, half forward bend. Notice those knees are soft. Inhale, lift up, lean back. Fold halfway. With your breath. Taking your time. Your first aid kit for the back. This is it, and it works for me. Do a few. Whenever the back is cranky, take a moment, do a few. Where do you feel it when you lean back in the front? Where do you feel it? In the belly, in the tops of the legs? Where do you feel it as you come forward and bend the knees? Where do you feel it? You feel it where it's exactly right for you. A couple more. And then we'll pause at the forward bend piece. Pause here. Feel the breath. Come back up. We're coming to spinal twist, but first let's take a moment with the feet hip width apart. Find your inner mountain with those toes unlocked and the knees unlocked. With the tailbone tucked for some. Shoulders up, back and down, extension through the crown. Feeling that solid and steady. Feeling strong and still. Okay, take a reading on it and release. Now come into spinal twist. I found for me, I'm much more comfortable with the elbows bent, but you can let the arms fling either way. It's about the shoulders twisting, side to side, side to side. Picture each vertebra all the way up the spine moving. The muscles moving. The whole thing designed to move. Keep the knees unlocked. That unlocks the shoulders. If you lock the knees, the shoulders are restricted. Unlock the knees and find range. Let it slow down. Let it die down. Let it come to smaller, smaller, smallest, and back to mountain. Toes, knees, tailbone for some. Extension, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it. Solid. Feel the energy. Steady. Strong and still. Feel the breath. The mountain. And release. Release for your forward bend. So finding the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, and folding down with the knees are soft. And I'm stretching the legs one at a time. Easy, soft. Settle in with the breath. Forward, bend, and stretch. Okay, now we're working with our strengthener, so bring the hands to the chair, bring attention to the hips, back and down, back and down, back and down, straighten. Back and down, back and down, back and down, straighten. Back and down, straighten. Back and down, straighten. Back and down, hands to rest, return to stretch. Return to the stretch of the legs, one and then the other. Feel the breath definitely reflecting that work with the chair posture, Utkatasana, also called a squat. Breath coming back to resting. So this time, hands to the chair, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Lift the hands away and just stay. Okay, release. Back to the stretch. One and then the other. Breath is free. Discovering how the breath is recovering from that work. That's work that yields strength, yields endurance. Finishing with this stretch. One more breath here. Now let's stand and bring the legs wide and stretch the ribs. So bring up the arms, tip to the side. The knees are soft. Bend the arm, bring the elbow up and over, feel rib stretch, bring it back. Come back up. Bring the hand behind the head. Again, tipping the hand down, 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 lift the elbow up and back. Look at the elbow, keep the knees soft and stay. Stretching the ribs. Final breath. Release the hand. Come back up. Other side. Tip down. Bend the elbow. Slide the arm up and over. Feel rib stretch. Come back. Bring the hand behind the head. Tip the elbow up and back. Look at the elbow. Keep the knees soft as you stay. Final breath. Arm back, look back, lift back, and release. Let's practice the balance challenge. It uses the chair and one foot in front of the other. And fixing eyes on something that's not moving, and challenge the balance and feel the wobbles. Feel the wobbles, the good news. Feel the wobbles. Wobbles are the corrections. We're finishing with this side. Change it out. Foot forward, foot behind, narrowing the base, locking eyes on something not moving. Okay, we're ready to release and release. Step the back of the chair. Bring the inside foot forward. Step the outside foot back. Find your alignment, knee, ankle, toe. As you bend that knee, creep the foot forward so you can see the toes over the knee. Same time, you can adjust the angle of the back heel. So you get a stretch from the heel to the calf. Now, the movement will be this. We're bringing up the arm, and we're going to grip and pull as we bend the knee and inhale the breath. It looks like this. Inhale, pull, straighten the leg. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Bring your attention to the shoulder blade in the back. As you pull, it's contracting in. As you push, it's stretching out. Inhale, pull. Feel the contraction. Exhale, push. Feel the stretch. Contract and stretch. Contract and stretch. Contract, stay, stay. Pulling back, feeling that whole shoulder blade contract into the spine, contracting the muscles. Okay, now push and stay. Feel stretch. The length of the arm to the shoulder, into the back, into the shoulder blade. Feel it all stretch, stretch, stretch. Release. Soft knee, fold over, relax. Keep the knee soft. Feel the breath. Okay, we're going to come back up and adjust the legs. Change out the chair. Bring the foot forward. Bring the foot back. Adjusting the angle of the back heel. Finding the alignment of the front foot. Bringing up the elbow. And the same thing on this side. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push, as if from below. Pull, push. Feel the shoulder blade contract against the spine and then stretch away. Pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, stay. Feel that shoulder blade and press the back heel down. Get a bit of stretch, heel, ankle, calf. Shoulder blade pulled into center. All contract and stay. Push. Feel the stretch through the arm to the shoulder. From the shoulder into the shoulder blade and against the spine. Final breath. Soft knee. Fold. Relax. Feel the breath. Breath reflecting the work. That's good work. Feel the breath. Okay, come back up. Come back up. Let's find the back of the chair and step back, and relax, stretch. Both arms, shoulders back. Both sides of the back. Down the spine to the hips, to the legs, and the breath is free. Come back up. Step toward the chair. So now we're working with strengthening leg, hip, low back, leaning in. Working with lifting and lowering. Inhale, lift, exhale, back. Inhale, lift, exhale, back. Your own pace. Contracting the muscles. The leg, the hip, the low back. Building strength. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. Lift, exhale, release. Lift and release. Pause here. Take a breath. Lift and stay. Point and flex. Okay, we're releasing. Other side, lift and stay, point and flex. And release. And again, step back, soft knees. Come back up. So we have a balance challenge with the chair. Stepping foot, other foot behind or in front or inside. I'm going to do a few breaths behind and then a few breaths in front. I'm going to see which I like better. I don't want on the inside, even though this is the classic posture, but with his shoe on, it doesn't work. So behind, in front, change sides. Change sides. So that would be foot behind or in front. Then change it out. And then release. So we're going to take one more example of shoulder work, and this time it's both shoulders. I'm bringing fingertips together, interlacing. I'm pressing the hands down and lifting the ribs up and straightening the arms a bit and pulling both shoulder blades into the center. I keep soft knees, soft knees, soft knees, release, 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 and sit down. Come back to the chair. Come back to the chair. Forward bend, breath free. Breath free as we notice the pace of the breath. And we're moving into our work that again is contracting the muscles of the back. So this is really important stuff. It has to do with posture. It has to do with the support of the spine. And it has to do with the tendency that we have over time to be more forward and rounding. So when we're rounding, the breath is compressed, the energy is compressed. We want to be able to lift back up. So that means there's a bit of stretch through the front, but there is power contraction of the back. Let's let ourselves down. Hands face back. We press up, peel up, pause, feel both shoulder blades pulling to the center, and down with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down, continuing your own pace. Inhale up, feel the contraction along the spine. Exhale down, feel stretch. Where do you feel it? Where do you feel it when the arms are up? Where do you feel it when the arms are down? We're repeating. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, press up, stay, pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. It's like flexing the foot. We're bringing extra work into the muscles of the back as we stay. As we stay, as we stay, it's all in contract. Let it down. Hang down, feel breath. Feel the breath reacting to the work level. Then we come to our asymmetrical lift. Hands press up, ribs peel up. Bring one arm forward and stay, stretch. Stay, stretch, stay, stretch. Down, down, and have a breath. Try it again. Hands press up, ribs peel up. Bring other arm forward, stay, stretch. Stay, stretch, and down. Now I like to bring my hands to the thighs. You can leave them down or have them on the thighs. Relax the neck and the chin. Relax the breath. Check in. Check in and see how the body's responding to all of that work. This is what keeps us strong and resilient. This is what allows us to take charge of our process, to stay comfortable in the body. Final breath here. Come back up. Come back up for our seated spinal twist. Hand across, other hand behind, lengthen on the inhale, gradually and gently. Turn, pressing the outer leg, rotating the shoulders a bit more with each breath. Okay, now the chin, bring the chin halfway out so it's over that notch at the throat. Tip the ear to the shoulder. Feel that stretch down the side of the neck. Come back up. Finish the turn, bring the chin all the way out and release. Hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly. Back to center. Check out the other side. Hand across, hand behind, lengthen, and gradually and gently make those turns with each exhale breath, deepening the twist. Feel it all the way up the spine. Now that we're here, we'll release the chin halfway, tip the front ear to the front shoulder, feel the stretch, the top of the neck, come back up. Finish the turn, bring the chin all the way out. Then release, hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly, back to the half forward bend. Back to relax. Feel the breath. Final breath. Come back up. Sit back. Time for eye movements. Time for eye movements. We settle in the chair with the legs, the hips, the back, the shoulders, hands to rest. Close the eyes. Close the eyes and check in. Relaxing behind the eyes. Now we're going to work all these tiny sets of muscles in the eyes. Open to the 12 and bring the eyes around the clock to the 3, to the 6, up to the 9, and back to the top where we'll close, center, and relax. Have a breath. Open again. Go the other way to the 9, down to the 6, up to the 3, and back to the top. Close, center, relax the eyes. Have a breath. Diagonal line of movement for the eye muscles. Open. Bring the eyes from the 10 to the 4. Feel the stretches, the muscles of the eyes working. Pause, close, center, relax. The other diagonal line from the 2 to the 8, a few. Okay, let's pause, close, center, and relax. Our final eye movement is focal point. We extend arm, extend thumb, focal point, tip of the nose. Look at it. Feel it in the eyes. Focal point, tip of the thumb. Look at it. Feel it in the eyes. Focal point far away. And then back to the thumb, back to the nose, and do it again. And then we'll pause, close, center, and relax the eyes. Bring the hand down. Take a breath. And once more, if you need to settle in the chair, keep the eyes closed. Bring the palms together. Rub the palms, build up heat in the palms. Build up heat in the palms. Build up heat. Once you've got it, cup the palms over the eyes. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax, deep in the eyes. The heat seeps away. The heat seeps away, and we bring the fingertips into the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch. With a light touch. Feeling the sensation around the eyes. Pause when you get to the temples. Draw the fingers down from the temples to the jawline, from the jawline to the chin, then release the hands into the lap with the eyes closed, the palms open, and once more, settle in your chair. Settle in your chair. Once you're there, find the breath. Find the inhale breath. Notice the exhale breath. So we're staying engaged with the breath. And on the next exhale breath, on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. Stay as you inhale the breath. On the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Stay on the inhale breath. Open on the exhale. Stay on the inhale breath. It's exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Let's exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open, exhale, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here. Lift and open wide. Cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. See you next time. See you next time.